What's up, everybody? Today, we're talking about
XXX from El Yucateco. XXX from El Yucateco.
And as you guys can tell, this is our first three-way on the channel. We've got special guest Josh with us today.
What's up, guys?
Yucateco is kind of his baby. He loves the shit out of El Yucateco.
Yeah, El Yucateco is an amazing hot sauce. The king of flavor since 1968.
And so we thought, what a perfect guest to have on here. It says Tyler and I don't always do our homework well, so we figured we'd have somebody on who actually knows about the sauce.
We do our homework, man. I'll say like this sauce, like the red Teco was the first one that I had where I was like, this is a game changer. And that all came from like burritos we used to eat at this random food truck. But then we got into it, and started buying all of them.
And mostly my favorite podcast in the wide world, the Sofa King podcast. It's their main sponsor, and I've kind of just been a diehard since then. But also, Amy and Sarah came and they sponsored a bike race here locally, and they were amazing to us as well. And I have nothing but positive things to say about their company. So,
how many bottles would you say just of XXX that we've eaten in the last 2 years? Or 2.5, 3, whatever.
I'd say 50.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I knew it, like, it's up there, for sure.
I'd say I do about 2 bottles a month.
Yeah.
Solidly, yeah.
Sure. It's a lot of hot sauce. And they have a bunch of other amazing flavors, too. We'll start to get into more of those here on the channel. But they're probably, almost hitting double digits? They're probably 8, 9... 10 sauces, flavors?
They only have 7.
7? Okay, 7. But, I don't know. Where are they out of again?
So they're based traditionally out of Mexico. Yucateco, it refers to people from the Yucatan. So that's where it started as a family, a small family-grown business from there, and they grow all their own habaneros. And then I think that the main company, the U.S. version of it is based in Texas now, but the biggest part of the company is in Mexico still.
Gotcha.
So Priamo Gamboa is the patriarch of the company, and he still is, and they still are family owned, and they still do their thing. They have 5 sauces that are all habanero based. They have the red, the black, the
green habanero,
the XXX, and
the Caribbean.
And the Caribbean, but they also have a jalapeno and a
chipotle.
The chipotle, which they don't grow their peppers for the peppers that aren't the habaneros. They don't grow those peppers themselves. They outsource those. But those are the 2 hardest bottles to find as well. But all 7 sauces are actually fucking fantastic. So
sweet. Shit, this is the hottest of all their sauces, right?
Yeah,
arguably.
To me, it is. But they had their lineup. So the bike race that they did, where we were hanging out with them for most of the day.
I think it's wrong though.
They had their lineup based on Scoville, and this somehow wasn't the hottest one. But I'm like, by flavor, by tasting it, it's the hottest one.
Yeah,
And I try to be like, your numbers are off. And they're like, no, they're not. I'm like, I've eaten all these. You're wrong, but doesn't matter. They're all delicious.
Ingredient list on this one, guys. Habanero pepper, water, tomato, salt, onion, acetic acid, hydrogenated canola oil, spices, citric acid, sodium benzenate, and xanthan gum. So, I don't know. I'd say we get into it.
Well, we've had this a million times, but it never gets old.
I don't know if I've ever just had a spoonful of it, though. I put it on lots of breakfast burritos and stuff. But...
I'm so excited just to have my own spoon.
Yeah, keep that one. We're running low.
Yeah, keep that one.
Oh, I want to wear it around my neck.
Cheers.
Kicks you in the throat right at first.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to, man, I get like a pepper flavor right off the bat.
I think it's got a little bit more of a smokiness to it than the red or the green.
Yep.
But it's not as, I even got the heat hiccup. But it doesn't have the smokiness of the black. So
You shouldn't be doing that.
I know.
You're like a fucking XXX veteran. What's going on?
I know.
Oh man,
I love this stuff with sour cream though.
Yeah,
Like, so good.
well, and this has a smoky flavor, but I don't like a lot of smoky flavors. I feel like a lot of it's kind of an artificial smoke flavor, and this, I don't know, this smoke flavor, the way they do it, settles with me very well. I'm a fan for sure. Yeah, I probably better go back in for another taster there. I said I don't know if I've ever just had it straight up not on anything before.
Yeah, smash that on burritos, tacos, you name it. I haven't had a bottle of this in a while, actually, so I'm stoked to have another one.
You know, I will get like, I'll do a dirty macaroni and cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and just like as I eat it, I put a burrito, and then when I train for our hot sauce
Our hot
marathons
sauce
that we do,
challenge, yeah.
I'll just eat this with everything because I feel like it's such the middle of the line
Yeah.
that if you just eat that with everything, I mean, I'll just like spoonfuls of Captain Crunch. I'll be like, nail it. Because I got, I'm there. So
Wow. Now this one has like a really good even burn. It kind of gets the top of your tongue, a little back into the back of the throat, a little tiny bit of tingle on the lips, but it's not an unpleasant burn. It's a nice good heat that they provide on this one.
And I know Hot Ones is kind of to the point now where they're like, we got to reach out to all these, small business hot sauce companies and get them to make us special sauces for new seasons. But I think this is one they missed out on.
they
Had the red.
They did the red for so many years, and weirdly misspoke about it. They called it the Caribbean, which
It wasn't. It was just the red habanero.
is so. If they would have just done straight up XXX, I think that like would have made a huge difference. But
I mean, I think this could have a good number 5 spot in the Hot Ones lineup.
I did
anywhere,
did get really giddy when I started seeing.
That might be more like 6 or 7 on Hot Ones, I feel like.
You think?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I think it's that one that's right before it just gets stupid.
But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I feel like a lot of times, like, Dirty Dicks and stuff would come in like 4 or 5 and whatnot. This has way more heat than that, I feel
Right.
like.
Okay.
But
It sits right below the Garlic Reaper, which the Garlic Reaper's been on.
that's normally like at a 7 slot. So yeah, this would be like a 6, something like that. But
Sure.
man, great things to say about El Yucateco. Yeah, guys, if you have a specific one from them you want to see us review, comment down below. Let us know which one you think we should do next. But I don't know. You guys got anything else add about Teco?
I think it's absolutely delicious. Thanks for having me on for the first guest, right?
Yeah, you are our first guest, our first 3-way on the channel.
I'm very stoked. So
Yeah. Thanks, El Yucateco. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you got any plugs? You want to plug your podcast or any of your YouTube stuff?
So Connor and Tyler have both been on Never Been Done podcast. We do that on a regular basis. It's a movie podcast. We do a similar video situation like this, but we do with action figures called Action Figure Deconstruction with our third co-host CBS. And then other than that, he does his Top 5 Comics podcast. It's about comic books, and then because of the love of El Yucateco, like the Sofa King podcast, those guys are amazing, and they've been amazing to me. Like sent me all sorts of swag over the years, and they do amazing things. Like all their topics, and they're hilarious. Like I'm gonna give that. And then the company itself, the people who work for them are super rad, and the family-owned company. So cheers to them as well.
Yeah. So, guys, all of those different things, podcasts, YouTubes, everything like that, we'll try to link down in the description below. So make sure to check all of it out. Lots of good content out there. But, yeah, thanks for checking this one out.
Yep. Until next time, keep up the heat.